ABC 57 News continues right now.
Covering South Bend, Elkhart, and all of Michiana. This is ABC 57 News at 6.
This morning, we're following a tragic story out of LaPorte.
I still can't wrap my mind around it that he's gone.
A 17-year-old football player is dead after a LaPorte County football practice. Good morning, I'm ABC 57's Eric Stelzer. Coming up, we'll hear from one of his best friends and what students here at LaPorte High School can expect later today.
A big shakeup on South Bend's Board of Public Safety. The president of the board resigns. He says the mayor is actually to blame.
He has a very strong disagreement with me.
Find out which decision made by Mayor Pete Buttigieg led Patrick Cattrall to leave his post. And this morning, we're finally getting some insight into the man who randomly killed a dozen people at the Washington Navy Yard last week. Still to come, a closer look at chilling surveillance video. This morning on ABC 57 News Morning Edition, we're following a tragic story out of LaPorte.
I still can't wrap my mind around it that he's gone.
A 17-year-old football player is dead after a LaPorte County football practice. Good morning, I'm ABC 57's Eric Stelzer. Coming up, we'll hear from one of his best friends and what students here at LaPorte High School can expect later today.
Covering South Bend, Elkhart, and all of Michiana. This is ABC 57 News at 6:30.
This is a great kid. It's sad that this had to happen to him.
Tragedy in LaPorte. A high school student dies during football practice. The latest details on the death of Jake West, and hear from his best friend in an exclusive interview. Also ahead today, friends and family of an officer killed in the line of duty are preparing to say their final goodbyes. Plus, what local health officials are doing in an effort to safely dispose of prescription drugs. Now to our top story this morning. Family and friends are mourning the death of a LaPorte High School junior linebacker. He died after suffering cardiac arrest Wednesday evening. Jake West was just 17 years old. In an exclusive interview you'll only see here on ABC 57 News, our very own Eric Stelzer had the chance to talk with one of his best friends overnight. He's live at LaPorte High School this morning with more. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Emily. Friends and family members tell me that a special assembly is going to be held here at LaPorte High School in just a few hours, while many of his classmates will learn about his death for the very first time. They tell me that Jake West had a personality and a smile that could light up an entire room.
He was never down about anything. You could talk to him about anything. He always tried his hardest at everything he did.
This is how friends and family remember Jake West. The 17-year-old athlete, as teammates say, never had an ounce of quit.
He's always pushing you to do better, try your hardest. He's never negative about anything. He's always positive. He could always help you with anything you needed.
Moments after hearing about his passing, his peers took to Twitter to share memories of Jake's life and to console one another about the loss. One of his best friends, Will Smith of LaPorte, says he's known Jake since 4th grade and that they do almost everything together. I asked him what he would say if he could just have one more conversation with the teen who's been just like a brother.
I haven't even thought about that. Just like to talk to him one more time.
Guidance counselors will also be available here at LaPorte High School for any students who seeks their advice. Reporting live at LaPorte High School, Eric Stelzer, ABC 57 News.
Now here is some good news this morning for the U.S. Iran's president says his country is ready to enter talks on its nuclear policy. Secretary of State John Kerry, along with representatives from 5 other world powers, is to meet with Iran's new foreign minister today. Now, at this historic meeting, participants will discuss the next round of negotiations on the Iranian nuclear issue. The message from Iran's new president is clear, though. Iran is ready to make a deal on its nuclear program and break its decade-long standoff with the U.S.
The biggest thing is a change in mentality. If the United States comes to recognize Iran as a sovereign, independent country and respects it and its rights, a lot can be done, and a lot can be done very quickly.
Now, powerful anti-Iran lawmakers in the U.S., Congress, and anti-U.S. hardliners in Tehran oppose a deal. So does Israel, Washington's top ally in the region.